God, so in that day, it's gonna get so bad out here because Isaiah 32:9. You know, these women, all they know is to trust in America, as well as these men. You know, all they know is to trust in America.
These boys, not men, they're big boys.
The so-called white man forced everybody to live in the cities. You know, we're back in the old times, people was living out in the country. They had their own farms. They were irrigating the land. They knew how to be shepherds. But now these people don't know a goddamn thing. All they know is to get up and work a 9 to 5. You know, so working a 9 to 5, it actually going to school and getting the education. But they don't teach you any survival skills in school. You know, your 9 to 5 doesn't consist of you being a husbandman. You know, dealing with husbandry, planting seeds, and knowing how to irrigate the land, and knowing when to plant the seeds, knowing what season to plant them in. You don't know nothing, man. So in that day, these women are gonna be flocking to men. They're gonna be flocking to men asking for help, man.
You can pull that before you pull it. Like Ark was saying, husbandry. Back in school, I had an agriculture class. There's people that don't even know how to cut grass straight. You know, there's motherfuckers that can't cut a rectangle in grass. You know, they cut zigzags and shit, man. Well, these people gonna be all fucked up.
God.
Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1.
And the reason why this is gonna happen is because we're gonna have to repopulate the nation of Israel. You know?
And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by their name to take away our reproach.
The reproach is going to be men coming to kill them, coming to rape them. You know, this movie called these final hours, isn't that the name of the movie? These final hours or these last hours?
Sure, I don't know.
The one with the meteorite.
Oh yeah,
these final hours, right?
Yeah. That was a good movie.
There was a guy who kidnapped a young Edomite girl. It was actually 2 guys, and this girl had to be like 10, maybe 12 years old. And they were about to get all up in them guts.
Oh yeah.
You know? But then this man came and he didn't want to do it, but he went ahead and he killed the guys, man, to save her. Yeah. It's gonna be like that in these times, man. People gonna be people gonna be going crazy, man.
I just got a call from my demon, right? And she's in another state. She just told me. She said there's no gas down here. She's in Nashville. She said there's no gas down here. She said they claim, now check it out. She said that in Alabama they said it was a pipeline.
Yeah, it was a pipeline that
busted. Well, how does that affect Nashville? You know, so that's part of the. Hey, look, man, we don't really know what the hell going on. The pipeline messed up down there. No gas in the city. So now people have no gas. Now they said the governor come on and say just act normal and drive how you want. That made everybody go to the gas station. So now you about to suck up all the gas because everybody going up to the gas station and about to take all the gas. Now that entails your job. Because after a while you get to burning that gas out. You can carpool, but they said it's not gonna be no gas for next week. Yeah, to next week.
And you know what that does? that makes the prices of food go up. That makes the prices of milk go up. That makes the prices of the gas here is probably gonna go up too. You know, which entails what? You know, that could, like the brother said, you can expect an economic collapse soon in this place, man. But just a while ago, you know, everybody was talking about peace and safety, right? Con, this is 1 Thessalonians 5 and 2. It says, "For you yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord, Yahushua, so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. You know, because that's what's about to come. Trust and believe, they did something to those pipes, man. They did something to the levees in Katrina. You know they did something to those pipes down in Alabama.
All right.
So this goes right along with their plan. If these pipes are broken here, and they got to go somewhere and get that oil to make up for what the oil that they're losing over here.
Right.
But this is gonna, trust and believe, this is gonna hurt the economy.
They got stores. They store gas and oil in those like we got Marathon down here 75. They store gasoline. Why are they not using the gas when they know they're in trouble? Because why? I mean, if you use that gas, that's they're not gonna, because they're so greedy. They're not gonna, that's like the reserve to the end where they're gonna charge your ass hella money when it's time to go down. First of all, they don't want you to get that gas because they want to see how this chaos so kind of how this chaos go with this thing. The order app, KO. They want to see how it executes itself.
It might be a test. It might be the real deal.
That might be the real deal, but still, you still got trucks that move to bring gas. Why do you got to make a call? It's an emergency call. Hey, look, you got to start sending gas down. Why is there a pipeline down in Alabama to affect Tennessee? Come on, man. So we looking at things unfolding in our face. This is we're gonna get to the scripture. You got something to say before you get out? We get down back on here.
Yeah, and this is a prime example. Why the apostles say this isn't the time to be jet setting. This ain't the time to be going on trips and driving to go places or catching a plane to go places. You know, straight up Africa. That's a hammer. So this ain't the time to be driving places, man. You know, because at any moment some shit can pop off, and you'll be stranded.
Go ahead, pull it. This is the right time.
All right, this is an article. This came out yesterday. It says the title of it says well, this is the website name, says Report It's News, and the title of it says experts warns people to prepare for a catastrophic economic collapse. China and Russia are preparing for a bankrupt U.S. financial system.
Hey, there's a lot of groups that live down in Alabama too.
This is the first paragraph. It says the dollar will collapse in 2016. Last warning to America. This collapse would be global, and it will bring down not only the dollar but all other fiat currencies.
It's a connection. Now, all this money is actually connected to each other. Fiat means basically fake money that's not backed by gold nor silver.
That's money that can be pretty hard
thin there. Because I remember being in 6th grade, and I asked, it's about, what, 88? I remember asking, when a career week came, I asked the lady, well, because she worked for the federal government, and they printed money, I asked her, do you have, she said, we got money, and she print the money when she's at the guy. I said, well, why can't they just print money out, make more money if we run out of money? She tried to explain that day, but now I understand why they so-called can't print, but they doing it. You know, I understand why it makes inflation. It brings if you flood the market with false dollars, it's too many dollar bills in the market.
$20 for a gallon of milk.
It devalues the money, and it makes you have to spend more of them dollars to get the same services of something that should have cost $20. Because gold was like an ounce was $20 back in the 30s. That same gold is $1,800 now. It's the same $20 gold in the 30s is $1,800 right now. See, that's hyper super hyperinflation, man. That's how the economy. So when that bread becomes $200 to get some bread, that's why they don't want you to know how to farm and make this and be able to have any type of things to sustain yourself in the city. Or you can't farm. Basically, can't be. Basically, they paying farmers not to farm. So now we don't know agriculture as just general men or women.
And that was a common thing. That was one of the most basic things for a man to know back in the land of Israel.
Or else you wouldn't eat.
You know, that was your daily lifestyle. That was a chore. You know how your mother or father makes you get up and wash the dishes or clean the kitchen or clean up the house? That was a daily chore for an average Israelite male child. You know, to get up and to go and work in the fields. And guess what? That taught you how to survive. If you were stranded and you went into another country and you were basically walking through the woods and you knew what to eat. Like for example, Jonathan, when Saul and Jonathan were out at war, Saul had put out the decree for nobody to eat anything. But Jonathan, he wasn't around and he didn't hear the decree. But what did he do? And they had went into a forest that was dripping with honey. So he went ahead and took that honey. The average person don't know that there's certain plants that you can eat, certain herbs that you can eat. You know, they don't know that you can go to a matter of fact, have anybody even seen a little honeycomb, or you know what is a beehive? You know, with honey in it.
Yeah, kind of, you know, sometimes you see a part on the floor because somebody done busted a honeycomb, a beehive or anything. You might see the honeycomb on the ground, or a basic honeycomb.
Hey, but the average nigga will walk past one of them.
Like, ew.
Being hungry and starving, they'll walk past it.
They're looking for the bee to attack them. Yeah, okay, continue with that, bro.
Starting back at the top of the paragraph, this collapse will be global, and it will bring down not only the dollar but all other fiat currencies, as they are fundamentally no different.
Look, it said because they're fundamentally no different. Somebody pull up fundamental real quick. Somebody, you got fundamentally that these dollars or these fiat currencies are no different than each other. They're all backed by nothing.
They got different people.
They got different faces on them. Edomites from the same central goddamn bank. Printed in different countries.
Just for that country, yeah?
Yup. Just that's it. Same shit.
God.
Fundamental just mean basically you got it? Fundamental.
Fundamental. Forming a necessary base or core of central importance.
Yeah, hey,
so it's the basis.
It's the basic. It's the bottom. It's just the basic, man. That's it. It's this paper that's stamped. Monopoly money. It's the same. It was worth the same.
It is the same color.
It's the same color. It's just basically the same thing. That's why, because it was patterned after J.P. Morgan, right? The monopoly. And so basically, it was basically after him. He knows. He's telling you it's phony. It's funny money, and with the stuff we paying, we giving you nothing, and you giving us something. You giving us your time at your job. You giving us and you giving us information. Yeah. You're paying for stuff with nothing. Gold and silver is what's basically is the basis of this whole world for thousands of years, and it stopped by less than 100. It put a big heart because what you do, you sign your W-2 for the damn Rothschild.
And that's the reason why every time you spend $1, you generate $2 worth of debt. You know, because it's not backed by anything. It's a fiat. It's a fiat
debt currency.
Debt currency. It's nothing but an IOU note. You know, a while back, you will be able to take that money and to take it to a bank and to cash it in for gold. You know, but now there's no gold.
It's no gold. It's no gold. It's not no silver on it. That's what, and that's